From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is News Fix.
In this update, the deadly fire at a Swiss ski resort bar is being seen as a tragic reminder of the risks of pyrotechnics. Flames broke out at a venue in Crown, Montana at 1:30 on New Year morning, killing about 40 people and injuring 119. Authorities believe sparklers on champagne bottles ignited the ceiling. Greenwich University fire safety expert Professor Edwin Gillier told the BBC pyrotechnics should be outlawed in environments like it.
Especially where you potentially have flammable materials such as decorations or possibly even the acoustic insulation that they usually put around nightclub areas, bars and so on.
An ambulance has been involved in a serious two-vehicle crash in Northland. Emergency services were called to Cove Road in Waipu just before 8 o'clock last night. Hatuhone St John says one ambulance officer was treated for moderate injuries, while one person from the second vehicle is in a critical condition. The other ambulance officer and the patient being transported, who was already in a moderate condition, were not injured as a result of the crash. Rain is expected for much of the Upper North Island with a severe thunderstorm warning in Wairoa. A heavy rain warning has been issued for Gisborne and Hawke's Bay until the early hours of tomorrow. Fresh thunderstorm watches are in place elsewhere. Jordan Dunn has more.
Met Service has also issued yellow severe thunderstorm watches for most of Auckland, Northland, the Bay of Plenty and Waikato. A similar watch is in place for Hawke's Bay south of Napier. Conditions should ease this evening.
A cybersecurity expert says he's feeling for patients affected by a data breach of a patient portal. New Zealand's largest personal health portal, Manage My Health, has confirmed unauthorised access to its systems. Patrick Blampede says it will be causing concern and anxiety for the more than 100,000 New Zealanders potentially affected. He says there's a few things people can do. Blampede says that includes changing digital information like passwords and keeping up with updates. Manage My Health is encouraging password changes and says people should switch on two-factor authentication. That's news. In sport, she may be 45, but Venus Williams has been picked to still make a racket at the ASB Tennis Classic in Auckland. The wild card will find out her first round opponent when the draw is made at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Tournament director Nicholas Lamperin says Williams was among the first players to hit Stanley Stream for court time this morning, and she's still highly motivated.
When you've been on the tour for over 20 years, you have the flexibility to train differently and maybe you don't put so many hours, but she's no different to what she was a few years ago. She's still extremely committed.
Williams will be the oldest woman to ever compete at the Australian Open after receiving a wild card yesterday. Reigning champion Luke Littler's quest for back-to-back World Darts titles is still alive after a 6-1 win over Ryan Searle in their semi-final in London. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB on the free iHeart app.